So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one today, we're going to be talking about the potential upcoming FUT Birthday promo. Now, a lot of people were expecting this to drop last week, unfortunately it didn't, so that means surely it's going to come this Friday, right? If it doesn't come this Friday, then who knows when it's going to happen. I hope it does though, because FUT Birthday is one of my favourite events in Ultimate Team each year. I've always enjoyed the addition of all the position change items. Now, with the Shapeshifter promo being new to FIFA 20, and that being based around position changes and wear rate changes, I'm unsure whether EA will base FUT Birthday around it as well. Now, when FUT Birthday first began, it was just all about retro items. It wasn't about position changes. I think that was in FIFA 17 when it first started. It was just all old school cards like S5 and etc. And then in FIFA 18, it was all about position changes. We got players like left back Gareth Bale, right wing Ronaldo, etc. And then FIFA 19, well, just FIFA 19, that was a bit of a mix and a bit of a mess, to be honest. So in this video today, we're going to look at a bunch of players who could potentially feature in the FUT Birthday promo if EA do go down the retro route, and also if EA do go down the position change route. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the upcoming promo. What kind of things would you like to see, and what kind of things do you expect to see, and also what players would you like to see get involved. Now, I hope FUT Birthday goes back to its roots and they focus a lot on retro cards, and one of them that I would love to see happen is a FUT Birthday Adulterapt, because back in FIFA 13, that little old 78 rated card was unreal. It was a 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills player, and the shooting was definitely better than 76, and the dribbling and pace were both, well, at least felt much better in games. So a throwback to that card I think would be really awesome to Ultimate Team, and if they were to do it, hopefully they give it decent boosts. Rodrigo's had quite a few of overpowered cards in the past few FIFAs, but the most overpowered ones in my opinion were in FIFA 13 and FIFA 14, when he was just a little old non-rare, but yeah, his shooting in game was much better than those 75 and 76 ratings do indeed suggest. So a flashback Rodrigo I'm sure would be very popular, especially because it would get a decent rating, and it would probably be a very, very usable card. I couldn't do a FUT Birthday video without looking at a potential throwback Podolski. He actually does get quite a few special cards quite regularly in recent FIFAs. He's now in the Turkish League. He's been playing in all kinds of different leagues over the past few years. Back in FIFA 13 though, his 83 rated Arsenal card was just nuts. Its left foot was just ridiculous. It had like 150 shot power in game. It was just ridiculous. He was great for long shots, and that made him really fun to use in matches. Another FIFA 13 legend now, we have Rodrigo Palacio. This guy was 83 rated, he costs about 1k, and he was just unreal in matches. He really, really was. He had insane pace and dribbling, and his shooting ability was also really nice off that right edge too. I used to absolutely love using that guy back then. You'll probably notice a theme that a lot of these are FIFA 13 related, and that just because that was one of my favourite FIFAs ever. So yeah, we probably will touch on a lot of 13 items. Koyate back then was another player that was just absolutely mad. Back then, 3 at the back formations were so OP, especially the 3-5-2, so pacey centre-backs were a big thing, and Coyote's silver card was incredible. And then, later in the year, he got a Team of the Season card, which I remember was extinct for most part, and then when it was on the market, it cost about 1.5 million coins, which is yeah, just absurd. I got my hands on it at one point, and I remember linking him to a Team of the Season proto who played for Anderlecht at the time. I could see Marco Reus being one of the headlining players for the FUT Birthday promo due to his rating. Also, he's had a bunch of really good cards in the past, so I feel like a left mid Reus would fit this promo quite well. Eric Bailly has obviously had quite a few good years in Ultimate Team, being a pretty pacey centre-back in the Premier League. A throwback to one of those cards could be pretty useful. The same, to be fair, can be said for Lozano, who from FIFA 17 and 18 and maybe even 16 was very, very popular. So a maybe striker version of him would be pretty cool. Even a boosted version of him at right wing would be nice too, or even on the left wing, because yeah, he's had attacking cards in all different kinds of positions over the years. Now we come on to Bakayoko, who in FIFA 18 was mad. Like, he was one of the best CDMs in the game, and he was only 82 rated, and yeah, he was just broken back then. So FUT birthday variant of him in FIFA 20 would be a nice throwback. Another player who always comes up in my FUT birthday videos is Hulk, and that's because, like, way back when, he was just the guy. Like, in FIFA 12, 13, 14, 15, and even 16, he was just incredible. And, yeah, just look at those cards. Especially that 90 rated Team of the Season card that he got in FIFA 15. Look at the card attributes on it. For a 90 overall, those stats are absolutely mad. Especially that 98 shooting rating. John Lukaku is another player that regularly features in my promo prediction videos, and that's just because I really want to see him get a left-back item. He used to have some really OP left-back cards, one of which was silver, and he then got a gold one as well. And these items are so overpowered in-game. So now with him being a left mid, and he has been for the past few FIFAs, we haven't seen him at left back in a while, but I would really like to see a special left back variant of him, because I think it'd be a really good card for Ultimate Team, because the guy is fast, he's got decent defensive stats, and he's also just got insane physical attributes. We spoke about Eric Bailly earlier in the video. Now we're going to talk about his previous partner in crime, and that is Chris Smalling, who is another one of them players who've had quite a few good OP years in Ultimate Team. FIFA 16, 17 and 18 he was absolutely mad, but I think 17 was the one that most people remember this card for. Now he's actually got a pretty nice headliners item in Ultimate Team, but still a FUT birthday version of him definitely wouldn't go amiss. Next to him we have a very old FIFA legend, Jonathan Biabiani, who he used to be the fastest player in the game, and that's the reason he just used to be so popular, because obviously back in the day, FIFA Ultimate Team was literally all about the pace. Like, don't get me wrong, pace is still a very big factor in Ultimate Team, but back then it was all about the pace, and because of that, Biabiani had a really popular card. Because it was low rated, it was packed a lot, but it featured in a lot of people's teams. I'd love to see a throwback to this kind of thing. He's currently silver in FIFA 20, so a boosted version of him would be quite nice, and it'd also be good if they upgraded his stats a bit more than I did as well. Theo Walcott has a flashback item in FIFA 20, so I doubt this one will happen, but Walcott's actually had quite a few nice cards over the years, one of which was a purple card in FIFA 12 which had a lot of hype around it, and another one is a couple of striker informs that he got. Now look at that striker card, it's 83 rated, and yeah, aside from the pace, not one of the card stats is above 83 rated. That definitely wouldn't happen nowadays, but nonetheless, back in the day when this card was released, it was very expensive because of the position change, and it was a really effective card in game, despite not having the most appealing of shooting and passing stats. Because he was so fast in game, he was very, very usable. Next to him, we have Gael Clichy, who like back in the day, I know I keep using that phrase a lot, but it's really nice actually to look back at all these old Ultimate Teams, you know, back when Ultimate Team was like properly just fun. Anyway, Clichy, at Man City, he had like 3 or 4 years of being a very good first. Yeah, he's now playing in the Turkish league, so a boosted version of him would be pretty cool. Machete, FIFA 13, he was one of the best keepers in the game. Like, I've got nothing else to say. He just was. It was just ridiculous. He was an absolute nightmare to beat in game. Unreal reflexes, and if you played FIFA 13, you will know all about this card already. Another goalkeeper which we have to discuss is Butland. Yeah, he has had some ridiculous items in Ultimate Team. Not in terms of overall rating, but in terms of in-game performance. FIFA 18 was a big year for him, so was FIFA 17, and yeah, I'm sure you guys all know about his items. Which year do you guys think Jack Butland was the most overpowered in FIFA? Let me know in the comments down below. Emre Can, he's had a couple of good cards. Not too many standout ones, but one that comes to mind for me is actually his centre-back card all the way back in FIFA 15. It was just good. It was just a really useful item. Like, you look at the stats, it's got 69 defending, he didn't perform like that in game. He was absolutely class. He was really solid, had good physicals, had good pace, and also with him originally being a centre mid in that game, he also came with 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, which was pretty rare for a centre back, and still is, especially the skill moves. So a pretty nice card for him. Now we come on to another really big throwback. Now I'm amazed this guy hasn't featured in Foot Birthday before. Obviously we've had S-Fine in the past, but EA have yet to include Marco Sau, who used to be absolutely nuts. He was like a 75, 77 rated card, and he was just an absolute nightmare to deal with. His in-game dribbling was just ridiculous. He's also had a couple of really good silver cards in the past as well, so yeah, Dislike Biabiani I just think would be a really nice throwback. Fabinho's had a couple of right back cards in the past, and yeah, a position change to right back would just be a useful card for Ultimate Team, I guess. And they could also give him a centre back item as well, so either or I think would be quite nice. The same can be said for Douglas Costa, who's had quite a few position changes over the years. He's played on the left, he's played on the right, he's played centrally. A right mid-foot birthday card would be nice, especially with him being a left-footed player in Ultimate Team. Lacazette now, you know there was always going to be an Arsenal player featuring in this video, wasn't there? Lacazette is the player I have selected. Now, I could definitely see EA putting Lacazette like in a wing role, but I think just a boosted striker card would be really good to see. And the reason I'd like to see a striker card for him is because that'd be a pretty nice card for Ultimate Team, but also because like his best card in Ultimate Team, in my opinion, has been a striker. Now, I'm fully aware he has had some absolutely insane team of the season cards in the past few years, but the standout card for me when it comes to thinking about Lacazette cards in Ultimate Team is 100% that FIFA 13 silver item. It was just like ridiculously overpowered. It's got 68 shooting, but in game it did not have 68 shooting. Silvers back then were just unreal, and this is another card where I'll just say if you played with it you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Memphis Depay is a really good player in FIFA 20. He's actually one of my favourites. Really have enjoyed using him, especially his Road to the Final card, which I thought was just ridiculously good. But way back when, he used to be on the wing for PSV, and he had some more just ridiculous cards. I've used that word so much in this video, but it's so true. So a left wing Depay I think would be really nice, and it'd also open up a few links as well for team building. Now the final player we're going to discuss in this video is a card which I'd really like to see personally, but there's no chance in EA doing this one. I doubt they'll even pick up on it. Back in FIFA 13, Sessegnon was just... he was in like nearly every Premier League team. Like everyone's Premier League team had two cams. It was Adel Taarabt and Sessegnon. Taarabt had 5-star, 5-star, and Sessegnon had 4-star, 5-star. And yeah, he was just crazy good. He also got an inform this year as well, which was also a really nice card. So that's just another throwback card that I would like to see personally. So guys, there you have it. There is a bunch of players who I personally would like to see feature in the upcoming Foot Birthday promo. Now there's plenty of players which I have indeed missed out. I could honestly keep doing this video and make it like stupidly long, because there are so many players that I'd like to see feature, but I thought I'd wrap it up now before we get into like ridiculous territory. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Which players would you like to see feature in this promo? Also, what would you like to see EA do for it? Would you like to see more player objectives, more player SBCs, or what? Let me know all that good stuff in the comments. If you could drop a like rating on the video, that would be absolutely great, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. And thanks for watching guys, and as always I will catch you in the next one.